The industry standard talks about a lot of different things, I guess, around the use of EWPs. It talks about the safe use of EWPs. It talks about the planning for the use of EWPs, whether an EWP is going to be the right tool for the job first up, and then if it is, the selection of the type of EWP that's used. Also talks around the conditions where the EWP is going to be used, which can also come into the factors that make up what type of EWP we're going to use in those situations. There's also a lot of risk controls around different types of use with EWPs and how we use it, and obviously too the different types with the scissor lifts and also the boom lifts and the different controls that need to be put in place around those two different pieces of machinery. Employer has obviously duties under the OH&S Act to make sure that they do provide a safe workplace when we're operating plant. They also have the duties to make sure that any person who uses that plant is properly trained, so information, training, instruction, and also supervision to be able to do the job safely and properly and to use those machines safely, properly, and also too to be able to stop anyone if they are using it and if they're not using it in a safe manner. Obviously with the safe use of plant when it comes to construction, employers do have duties under the regulations. So we cover off on things like there's always going to be, if they are working even in a piece of plant, EWP, elevator work platform, and they're over 2 metres, there's obviously the requirement under our regs that becomes high risk construction work. Once we talk about high risk construction work is also the use of mobile plant on site. So we require a safe work method statement to be developed by the employer, and that involves the employee's input into that as well. So there's obviously duties around safe systems of work too in regards to those pieces of plant. Self-employed persons still have a duty under Section 24, and that duty is to make sure they do not put other persons at harm. So if somebody is using a piece of equipment such as an EWP and they are self-employed, they still have a duty to other persons to make sure that whatever they do as far as operating that piece of plant or the work that they are doing with that piece of plant does not put other persons at risk.